All right, we're live. Good morning. Happy Friday, day after Thanksgiving 2020. How you doing, Business Sales and Networking Group? Great to see you here. Ben, good morning. How you doing, pal?
Good morning, Matt. Good morning. Good morning, BSN. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, man. We had a nice Thanksgiving holiday yesterday. A lot different than previous years, right? But still, great holiday. Welcome and thank you for joining us at BSN Live with Ben and Maddie. We're talking all things business, sales, and networking. Come and join our conversation.
Hey, Matt, let's talk about your event that you were out doing with the turkey. You're helping out the families feed. Let's talk about that and the success about that and what you've been up to, because you and I have been chatting about it and you've been promoting it. But let's talk about because that was a big win, man. I'm so proud of you for doing all that. I mean, tell us.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. The one I just did recently, the other day, I think is the one you're talking about, where I picked up some boxes and delivered them to families.
Yes. Yeah.
So, I was talking to some people. I get a lot of DMs. So I was in the We Got Your Back group, and I got a DM from a lady who was struggling a little bit. And this was actually a couple weeks ago that we were communicating. And then we had Project for Humanity gives away all those food boxes. I don't know if you're in my We Got Your Back group. If you're not, you should. But check them out, Project for Humanity. They're always giving out these food boxes. Really big milk. There was bananas, potatoes, onions, chicken, all kinds of things in this box. And so I remembered that. So I hit her up. I was like, hey, make sure you get to that giveaway so you can get your boxes so you can feed your family, help you out. And she had written me back that she's just struggling. She can't get there. So I decided, hey, let me put a post out there, promote the Project for Humanity's giveaway, that they're doing these great things. And then also that, hey, I was going to grab a couple extra just to go ahead and get them out to people that just can't get out. They don't have a ride. They're working, immune compromised, COVID. I mean, handfuls of reasons that people can't go out right now, right? Other than, the most common is just not having a ride, right? But, I ended up getting so many DMs. I mean, this last week or so was huge. I got so many DM after DM, like, Maddie, I can't get there. Maddie, can you help me? Maddie, can you help me? And I got to be honest, we didn't help everybody. I wanted to, but we could only get a certain amount of boxes. I only had one volunteer out of the few that were going to come, and unfortunately, it was a short event. So not saying anything about anybody that tried to volunteer and didn't. Hey, it was quick. But what I learned in doing this, we still have a need out there. There's still, I struggled for a long time. And we talked about this offline with the We Got Your Back group. Is now that we're rolling out of COVID, which we're not rolling out of COVID. We're back on groundation. But as we were rolling out, what does that group look like? How do we help people? How do we bring value to people? And how do we continually be a resource for the community? And so that came up, and that was really huge for me. So long story short, long story long, I guess, we filled my trunk up with as many boxes as I could take. We had Penny Sorensen, who's a great member here and also an agent here at Keller Williams. She filled up her vehicle with boxes, and we went out to the community and helped as many people as we could. That was really cool. And that was what, Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
So we were all over the valley and just delivering boxes, people that just couldn't get out. Met some great people that were in need. I know I was jamming all day, so I didn't get a chance to, I didn't take a single picture or stop and chit chat because I was so busy just dropping off these boxes. But what I learned, again, I'm going to put something in the We Got Your Back group. I'm going to figure out a way to mobilize people. And again, I'm a connector. I like to connect people, help people, and be resourceful, right? So find the people that want to drive to the people that need assistance, and figure out a way to put those together to help more people and support Project in Humanity and helping more people, right?
Yeah, and we're all learning together. If you don't know what the We Got Your Back group, Matt and I, when we started, when he came along, he had an idea of starting a group where it's going to help during the whole COVID thing. When the whole shutdown, people needed resources. So Matt put together a group where people can unite together and share resources. And from that, it has grown to its own community of people that want to help people and people that need help. And Matt's out there just trying to navigate the needs and the wants and the helpers. And there's there's a lot of people that love to help and share. And you see, there's a lot of great stories come from that. The media, you even got an award. You even got an award for
yeah,
that.
from the LVCVA and the Vegas Chamber. They came together, gave me a 5-star award for the group. Or I said me, and I usually don't, but you gave us the award for this amazing group of people that has gotten together, and just Vegas family helping Vegas family. Yeah. That's really where it's come to, where I want to give back, where I found something where I'm able to contribute in my way to the community, bring people together, help people. Right now, we're doing that holiday giveaway on December 10th, where we have that sweepstakes going, where people can enter and win free full turkey dinners, plus gift cards, plus all these other meals. There's so many other things involved in this that I haven't even made public, because we have a lot of private sponsors now that are coming to me, using our group to help them contribute.
Yeah,
it's huge, man. That makes me feel amazing.
Feel good. And one of the things is, Matt, you've built trust with people. You've built this trust where people will want to reach out to you and talk to you and share and say. And some people, I'm sure you get it from the two sides of the coin, where you have the givers and the people that are in need, right? There's a lot of people that are in need, so you're getting both sides. In one of the things in BSN, and that's why we've been training to do the live videos. We've been training to share content and we've learned this lesson is the trust factor. And trust is very, very important on social media. That's why we talk about fixing your Facebook profile. Make sure you have if you're out there networking, if you're out running a business, if you're out there trying to get leads from your Facebook profile, it needs to be legit. It needs to be a real person on Facebook, so people can have that trust factor. So when people go to Matt's profile, they look at you and they're going to research you. They're going to go through your pictures. They're going to say, oh, okay, this guy's a real guy. They're going to see videos of you, your content, and from there they'll get a little feeler. And then as you continuously putting out great content, the things that you're doing out, people are going to say, okay, great, let me reach out. And then maybe they'll send you a message and it goes to the phone, and boom, there you go. You've made a great relationship. And that's what we're showing people. That's what we're showing people how to do.
Being authentic, being real, that is huge, because there's so many people that fake it till you make it came along and really took everything by storm, and everybody just kind of embraced that. How many pictures do you see of people sitting on other people's Maseratis and Lamborghinis, pretending that they're there or whatever? Yeah, authenticity really is going to get you further than anything. Obviously, you want to be good at what you do. You want to be honest and all that, but being authentic, being really you, is going to get you farther than anything, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. You see, you and I are involved in social media. We see a lot of profiles. We see a lot of people with like images and photos that they're beautiful photos. They look great, but it seems like it's almost like it's put together. I don't know. They're great. They're great to just like, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're just not. They're not moving. Yeah, they're not
substance. There's nothing. It's really superficial.
And one of the things we've come out and we've tried to share with people is just our struggles, the reels, the learning pains, the wins. Right. We're not out, like here I am right now. I'm just in my hoodie. We're not in, well, we have our cool screen. We have our cool screen, but it's not like this, we're pretending to be in this like high rise and we're, oh yeah, we're like dropping the Rolexes and dropping the cash and trying to sell people dreams and telling them, hey, you're going to be we're not trying to tell people you're going to be multi-million. We're going to say we're selling hard work. We're selling hard work.
That's really the fact. There's nothing easy or fast about what we've been doing, what we've been building. And oh, my nose is going crazy. Pardon me. But yeah, it's consistently, but consistently growing, consistently doing the same things and learning how to do more efficient, all those things better, so we can and elevate the way we want to. God, my nose driving me nuts. Please, man, go ahead.
Blow those burgers out. Blow them. Yeah, I mean, we when we started BSN, here's the thing. I was actually thinking about this. When I started BSN, the first person that had to believe in me is myself. I had to believe in myself, right? I had to believe in myself that my experiences, my information, everything that I've been working, it was pushing me to say, you know what, I need to do something with everything. I can't be doing the same thing every day. And I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. I love working in sales. I'm in luxury sales. I work with amazing people. I meet amazing people. But there's something like impact. Like I'm not creating the impact that I need to be creating. Like for yourself, Matt, like you're out there helping people and changing lives. And one of the struggles I saw with people on social media is a lot of people that are trying to be entrepreneurs. They're out there trying to work a business and they just don't know. There's a challenge, right? There's like they don't know where to start or how to do it. And there was a lot of, how do you say, gurus out there or these programs out there.
Experts, man.
Everything's experts. And I'm like, you know what? And we went, and we always talk about this. So we went out and researched. We were out there for a while, driving our wives crazy. Like, why are you always on social? Why are you on this YouTube? Why are you on this? And spending money on these programs, testing things out, testing these ads or whatever. And we're like, it doesn't work that way. I go, there's no easy button. So I'm like, okay, so what is a way? And here's the thing, the way I learn is by teaching or by sharing that information. And I would try to share that with my wife, or I try to share that with certain friends, and they're just kind of like, what is this guy talking about? And I need to find people out there to share this information so I can get better at it and practice it and learn it, so I can go out there and from there, it started cultivating, right? Like, okay, like certain posts, posting simple image. I share that with you, posting a simple image. You'd be surprised, just one simple image. We try to complicate it with so much, but just one nice image can go really, really far in a group. And here's a little secret tidbit. I joined, what I did is certain other groups that I was in, when I was learning this, I joined as my business page. And I was just I wouldn't pitch a business. I wouldn't pitch anything. I would just post a picture. And these groups, these groups were public. So people would just start loving this picture and they would repost the picture, and I would get all these crazy engagement. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And from there, I started building an audience. I started building an audience from there. I wasn't trying to sell anything. It was just a picture. So I have my Las Vegas group Las Vegas group, Live the Good Life, and I would post an image of Las Vegas. I would join other groups and I would just post, and there I was just finding people from there and
natural curiosity, right?
Natural curiosity, right? And I would invite them, and they would join, and then all of a sudden, a lot of those people that started with are now in my group or in this group, and then that's just kind of the beginning, right? I didn't know really what I was doing. But you'd be surprised, just those motivational images, those motivational kings is a great page to follow. Instead of reposting it, copy it and post it on your page. Post it in the group. And from there, you're going to get some great engagement. Someone may like it, and then you're going to be able to have a little conversation. It's nice to have a conversation about a motivational speech or a quote or something. You guys, that means if that affects you or that you're connected to that, that means that person's connected to that also too. And yeah, and I've had some great conversations when I've done that on my personal page or in the group, and someone comments, oh, they say something, and I comment back, and great. Then we go into the messenger, and then all of a sudden we're talking on the phone like 3 or 4 days later about something. So, you know, I'm sure that's happened to you, Matt, many times.
No, all the time, absolutely.
Yeah.
But there's, you know, you started talking about, you know, posting and people not understanding how to post and all those things, and, you know, not reposting, but copying the picture and all these things. There's a definite difference. I think that people don't understand. There's a market difference between what we're doing and what we're building and how we're doing it, as far as creating the audience, building our culture and community, surrounding ourselves with people that are like-minded and people that know and like us already, because that's going to brand trust. You know, they think that, you know, because there's so many sponsored ads out there, you know, they think that you can just put those ads out, or because I put ads out, but it's really for immediate business. But really, when you're branding relationships and you're branding you're not going for just the, hey, here's my $9.95 special, here you go, sign on up. It's here, this is me authentically, and you start to really get to know people. I think that's a lot more powerful position, wise, as far as a business, if you're positioning yourself for business, but really to position yourself to build great relationships that are mutually beneficial. You know, you never know what I learn things from you every day, from people I see on the streets. I'm learning myself to think outside the box and take other experiences and dissect them a little bit. So that's what it's all about. And I think I'm more of a community anyway. I just love people, man. I mean, that's just me. I love people, period. That's my problem, and that's my best asset. You know what I mean? And I say it's my problem because I overlook things in people. You know what I mean? I overlook things and I always think the best. And that's just me. But it's the greatest asset, because I got to say, I love people, man. People are amazing. People amaze me every single day. So if you can find that way to connect, simplify your message so that people are naturally curious about you, that's going to help build your brand awareness, your audience, which then gets you to that brand awareness, right?
Absolutely.